Some stories vanish with time, but others are trapped in it. In the early 1800s, a whaling ship ventured into the coldest, most dangerous waters on Earth. And what it discovered would chill even the bravest sailor to the bone. Frozen bodies, still seated at the table. A ship trapped in ice, yet untouched by time. This is not fiction. This is the haunting tale of Captain Brighton and the ghost schooner of Antarctica. If you enjoy mysterious true stories lost to the pages of history, make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss the next chilling tale hidden beneath the ice. In the vast, deadly waters off Antarctica lies the Drake Passage, one of the most treacherous seas on Earth. In 1839, a veteran whaling captain named Brighton sailed into this frozen abyss in search of whales, and instead stumbled onto something that would haunt him forever. A ship frozen in place, and its crew still seated, still standing, still breathing, but long, long dead. This is the true and chilling account of the ghost schooner found by Captain Brighton. It was the morning of September 23, 1839. Captain Brighton stood on the deck of his whaling vessel, locked in the heart of the Drake Passage, one of the iciest, stormiest regions in the world. His crew had been chasing rumors of massive whale pods, but they hadn't seen a single one. To make things worse, overnight, the ocean had frozen around their ship, locking them in place. But the very storm defeated safely. Winds howled, ice cracked, and the ship broke free. That's when Brighton saw it just over the horizon. Another ship. At first, Brighton assumed it was another whaler, but as they drew closer, he realized something was wrong. It was a schooner, not a whaling vessel. Its sails were torn, the hull badly weathered, and yet it was just floating there, silent, still. No signal flags, no movement on deck. Brighton ordered his men into a dinghy. He, along with 4 crew members, rowed through the choppy waters. As they neared the ghost ship, they peered into the frosted portholes and saw movement, shadows, people inside. They climbed aboard, but the deck was empty. No crew, no sound. They approached the captain's quarters. Brighton knocked, no reply. He opened the door slowly, calling out. Inside, a man sat with his back to the door, motionless, silent. Brighton stepped forward, cautiously, heart pounding. The man wasn't moving. He was frozen, literally, hand stiffly gripping a pen, face locked in an expression of calm resignation. On the desk lay a journal, and scrawled across the open page were the words, "Trapped by icebergs." Despite all efforts, the fire went out last night. No hope remains. Above the entry was a date, January 17, 1823. 16 years earlier, Captain Brighton and his crew began searching the ship, and what they found was chilling beyond belief. In the galley, several sailors frozen mid-meal, food still on their plates. Below deck, men huddled around a table, cards still in their hands. A woman lay peacefully in bed, her small dog curled at her feet, both frozen as if asleep. None of the bodies showed signs of panic. It was as if time had simply stopped. Everything perfectly preserved by the unrelenting Antarctic cold. The realization hit Brighton hard. This ship had been adrift for over a decade untouched. He gave the order to return. They gathered only a few items, the journal, a few tokens. As they rowed back toward their ship, a fresh blizzard rolled in. Brighton turned back one final time. The schooner had vanished into the fog as if it had never existed. News of the ghost ship spread quickly once Brighton returned to port. Scientists and sailors alike tried to explain it was simply extreme cold, a lost vessel that never found help. But others believed darker things. Some said the crew had entered a cursed zone. Others whispered that the ship had been frozen in a time loop, a place where the past was sealed in ice. One theory, that the crew had tried to burn oil to stay alive and suffocated in the process. No one truly knows what happened aboard that schooner in 1823. Today, the ship has never been found again. It's said to still wander the Drake Passage, trapped in a slow-moving sea of ice. Some claim they've seen it, a black mast on the horizon, drifting just out of reach, but no one who's looked for it has ever returned with proof. And so the legend endures frozen in time beneath the southern skies. This is the story of Captain Brighton and the frozen ghost ship of Antarctica.